Hi everyone and welcome back to the podcast. So this edition of the podcast is basically, it's an evening clean and tidy or spruce up of your bedroom and a bathroom. So this is kind of a great cleaning podcast to listen to if you've had a really busy day and maybe a bit of a disorganized morning where you've not been picking up after yourself, and it's a couple of hours away from bedtime maybe, but you kind of want to come back to your bedroom space and feel like it's, I don't know, like you've turned it around, because it's nothing more depressing than coming back to your bed at the end of the evening and you've not even made it, from this morning. So we're just going to do a few bits and pieces in this space to leave it nice, and then when I come back in here a couple of hours later, I'm going to feel much better about it. So first off, head to your bed if you're cleaning along with my tasks. And just start by clearing any clutter from the surface of the bed or the bed posts. So I've got a bath cap and a wet towel hanging on my bed post, which I'm just going to take to the ensuite. Got some items that need to be taken to the laundry. I've got clothes to put away. And you might have crockery to pick up as well. Yes, we are the kind of slobs that sometimes have dirty plates actually left on our bed. So join my club if that is also you. And you might have devices charging, so that's another thing. I've got a pair of headphones that I've left on the bed charging away. Organise any wires that you might have. Fold up your pyjamas if you've left those all scrunched up like me. And if you're going to be putting those on in a couple of hours, you might just want to fold those at the end of your bed. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm finding an Apple Watch in our cupboards. The list of random items goes on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make our bed up so it's as if it's slightly turned down. Like if you're at a hotel, if you're at a fancy hotel and they give you a turn down service. So I'm going to arrange the pillows so they're nice and slightly fold down the duvet, but I'm not going to put all of the scatter cushions on and all of that, because I just feel like it's pointless, because we'll just be taking them off in a couple of hours. Okay, so hopefully you're getting there with your bed. Next, move to nightstands and just organise anything that you've got on there. And if you have anything that is quite dirty, like I've got a coffee cup stain on one of our nightstands, then this isn't going to be a full-on cleaning episode. It's more of a pickup than a major clean. So if you have anything like that, just do a spot go in with like a little wipe or something, or a moistened tissue. The aim of today is basically to make sure that you have a bedroom and an ensuite bathroom space to come back to. That is not gross. So anything that you need to do to degross your space, do it now. Okay, next move to any other surfaces that you have in your bedroom. Could be a shelf, could be a vanity, could be a little coffee table if you've got like seating area in your bedroom, and just clear that of stuff. And if there's stuff that you have going on here as well that you don't know what to do with because it like belongs to a partner and they need to sort it or something like that, which is what I have, then what I do if that's the case is I just put it in a neat pile, and then I know that when they have time they can look at it. So for me, I've got jewellery to pick up, I've got dirty reusable cotton pads that need to go in the laundry, I've got some labels off some recently purchased clothes that I've cut off, receipts that need to go in the recycling. And yeah, I'm organising a little pile of things for my partner to have a look at. Okay, next, if you haven't already done so, pick up any dirty clothes off the floor and put that straight into a laundry hamper. If your laundry hamper is full, move that to a laundry space and pick up an empty hamper. And this might also be a good time for some of you to put a load of laundry on as well. I'm going to do that. I actually loaded the laundry up yesterday and put a tab in, so it's all ready to go. But if you're needing to spend a bit of time sorting out some colours, then maybe pause the podcast and do that. I'm washing a load of white, so there's a bit of bedding and a mixture of things going on in there, and I'm going to put it on a 1 hour cycle, so I'm not waiting forever for that to finish before bed. The laundry hampers we're currently using, I actually picked some up from Primark, and they're like bendy expandable ones, so they've got like a little toggle so you can pack them down, but then you can expand them again really easily, and I feel like it's quite good really from a storage hack perspective. Make sure when you're picking up clothes from your floor that you're checking the pockets of items, so you're not going to put any headphones or money or something else important in your washing machine cycle. Maybe like me, you also need to give your mirror a little dust down. I'm literally just taking a tissue from a box of tissues and running that over. That's how basic this little clean is. This is not a day to go and get all of your best cleaning products from the cupboard. Although I can see that the dressing table mirror that I have is actually quite dusty, so I probably do need to come back into this space for a major clean at some point soon. And finally, if you have anything like a radiator or a radiator shelf, pick up anything from that space. So we sometimes have like wet towels drying. Okay, so I'm pretty much done in my bedroom now for a quick sweep around, so last minute countdown for that space if you're working in time with me, and then head to your ensuite or bathroom. And first off, clear away any clutter. So if you've been taking a bath, for example, we quite often take cups of tea or little snacks and things into the bath with us, so clear those away. And pick up anything like a bath mat or towels or anything like that that needs to be dried. So hang that up. And then the one cleaning task I am actually going to do in here, which I am going to get a cleaning product for, is I'm going to give a very basic sink clean, because I can see that our sink is just getting a little bit grubby. So if you're doing that task along with me, run and grab some cleaning products. And if you don't need to clean your sink, just do a simple, quick job in your bathroom space, whether that's like a loo clean or whether it's a quick shelf dust down. Whatever you need to do, just prioritise that. I'm going to go in with a homemade cleaning spray on my sink. I'm also going to do the mirror because that's got some splashes on, which is looking a bit gross. My homemade cleaning solution consists of vinegar, and I've soaked pine branches that were from my Christmas tree in the vinegar. And it's just a little homemade recipe hack. I can't remember where I learned that. It could have been something like, was it like Pinterest or YouTube or something? I can't think, or maybe TikTok actually. Around Christmas time is a good way to do something eco-friendly with your Christmas tree remains. And I feel like it's okay. It definitely does clean, so it will work to spruce up your space. And vinegar's a disinfectant, so I use it to clean the loo and everything. It definitely does work. The only thing is, it does smell. I can smell the pine. That has definitely come through, but it also is very strong vinegary smell, and it does dissipate slightly when you clean. So it's not like it smells as strong as when you first sprayed it on, but I feel like it stays around a bit longer than I'd want it to, that vinegar smell. So I'm not sure whether I'll be recreating this homemade spray. I think I prefer making homemade sprays with a soap base rather than a vinegar base. And make sure when you're doing the sink clean as well, if you have like a tile splashback, you're wiping that down as well. And I'm using the Scrub Mommy sponge in the Butterfly edition, which is a great sponge. Those who have listened to a few of my podcasts know that I really rate a Scrub Daddy sponge or Scrub Mommy sponge. So quickly reset your sink area, and then we're not going to do any more major cleaning in this space, so return your cleaning products where they go. And the final thing we're going to do as part of this cleaning podcast is do a laundry fold. So go and grab something from your laundry pile. If you quite easily get overwhelmed with laundry folding as a task because you've got kids or just because you hate it as a job and the thought of it literally gives you depression, then don't worry, it's not like you have to do the whole thing. Just go and grab, even if it's like a small handful of items to fold. It just means you're making some progress with that mountain of things. And for anybody who also put a load of laundry on with me and doesn't have a tumble dryer, it also means you're clearing space for that next load. So I'm just folding in my bedroom space, and I'm actually using the freshly made bed as a surface to put all of my folding on, which is great. And I've just got a few bits and pieces in the load that I'm folding just now. A few t-shirts, a few pairs of shorts of my wife's, and some socks and pants, that kind of thing. If you're really feeling tired and low-key unmotivated during this podcast, then there's no reason why you can't just pick the easiest folding items from your folding pile, things like pillowcases and towels, so you don't have to get down and dirty with folding a load of shirts and what have you. And we are going to put these things away once we're done, just as a quick heads up, so you know what you're getting yourself into. And what I do when I'm folding, I just create little piles of items that are, categorized folding items between, like, pants, socks, that kind of thing, and then I also have different piles for who they belong to. So that's how I do my folding system. And for people with a big family, don't feel like you can't delegate aspects of the laundry to family members. So even if you're the person who does the majority of the folding, it could be that you just leave a freshly folded pile of laundry ready for each family member to come and collect, and it's their job to collect that and put it away in their drawers. I know that when I was growing up in our family, my mum would always do the laundry, but it was our responsibility to put things in the dirty laundry basket, and then we would just get a freshly cleaned and folded pile at our doors. My mum would never have been putting those things away in our cupboards for us. That was always our job, to put that away. But every household has different rules. I'm just sharing that as an example from my own upbringing. And it's not even really about rules, having just used that word. It's simply about just what works, to be fair. Okay, if you're moving in time with me, I am now about to start putting away some of those folded items. If you're feeling a little bit rushed by that, don't worry. I only had a small amount of items on my drying rack. So if you need to pause the podcast to keep up, just do that. Just found another half of an odd sock. Always feels so much joy when I manage to reunite a pair of socks after wondering where one has gone for such a long time. Hooray! Those of you who've listened to a few of these cleaning episodes will know that I've just suddenly added a jingle intro at the start, and I'm not gonna lie, me and my wife just DIY made it, and we were absolutely wetting ourselves making this intro. Like, it's even got me singing on it, which is hysterical because I've never sung for anything ever in my life. It was just a joke really from start to finish. But it's kind of tongue-in-cheek, so I don't know, it's just what it is for now. But honestly, you should have seen us. We're absolutely wetting ourselves, crying with laughter, making this stupid jingle. Okay, and that is it. This is a very quick and simple get your bedroom space ready for nighttime. So I hope you've managed to make a bit of a dent in your household chores during this time, made a bit of a difference. Remember, it's never about striving for perfection with this podcast. It's usually just helping your home to run a bit more smoothly. Okay, I will see you in a podcast soon.